So they had a sort of happy relationship. She'd had her drug problems in her past, and then little baby Nicholas is born, and then because of that past, he's put up for fostering, and another member of the nursing staff manages to fight the family courts and get him back, and then he's tragically killed. You initially say that you dropped him. That's the story so far, as we sort of saw illustrated there, and now change the story and say that it was Paul.
Yes. I mean, I can't say too much because obviously tomorrow is the big reveal of what happened and who sort of did it. But when we got the script, we were in complete shock, weren't we? Because
well, they kept it quiet from you, haven't they?
Yeah,
you didn't know.
They did, yeah.
I think what's nice about this story is they've let it breathe. So you see them arrive as a happy couple, expecting their newborn baby. Obviously, they have a few issues with social services because of Rhiannon's past. But then, obviously, as it takes the dark turn, the audience don't know who to believe, basically.
And you didn't know who to believe. I mean, you yourselves weren't told the ending of this, obviously.
We never got the scripts until we were literally filming them, which was good because you would have played it slightly different of the build-up to it. So, as we got it, we did it on the go, didn't we?
Yeah, and I think it's nice, and it shows and it makes it more real, because obviously we're playing it quite ambiguous because we didn't know who was to blame.
And as the evidence is pulled together, it does appear that it begins to sort of mount up against your character, against her.
Yeah, it does, and I think that's why... I mean, I can't say too much, obviously, because I don't want to spoil it for the viewers that are watching it, because it is a bit of... It's a shock that you get to... You'll see what happens.
And you've only got to wait until tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because tomorrow is the big day when it's all revealed and we finally find out what happens to...
And what's nice up to this point is the viewers get to make up their own mind. Like, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. And I think it's just nice, and what the producers have allowed it to do is just let it breathe and let the audience make up their own mind, which makes for better drama sometimes, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Tough storyline for you.
New
mum.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I literally, every scene did say, you know, a lot of tears, but I literally couldn't stop the tears during it because you just relate to your own feelings. She's amazing, and the storyline, I definitely could relate to a lot of things just being a mum myself and that mother instinct of what you would do, what was natural, and it was hard to play, and it was brilliant for us both, wasn't it? Because it was a real challenge as well.
Well, we just did the acting thing. We had to keep it light on set, so we were laughing and joking throughout the whole thing. Then, obviously, 5 minutes before we go for it, everything calms down. We go in ourselves.
Well, you must be a very calm person. You must be very chilled and relaxed.
I think you kind of have to be.
Well, the reason I say that is because you're just back from 3 months yoga holidaying in India.
There he is. I was just doing the exact same pose. I've just done a 3-month course, just training to be a yoga instructor, because I like to have other strings to my bow, things when I'm out of work and stuff. And this, for me, it's a total release. It's a total difference from acting. And when you are doing these dark, harrowing stories, which we're used to doing on other shows and stuff, it's the best release for me, just to go there, you know, and to let go. And by the time I've come off that mat, I'm back at the hotel. I'm ready to do it all over again the next day.
And this was your first acting job back since having the baby. So how was that to come back and do that?
It was a little bit daunting, but as soon as I got back on set, it was just like I was, you know, it's just like riding a bike again. I felt like that's where I belonged. I knew what I was doing, and you hit your marks, you know your lines, you know. It was great working with Andy because he's brilliant, and we just had a really good time, and it was really good for me as my first job back to sort of prove to myself that I can do it still as well, because it was such a tough storyline. Very dark, but loved it.
As soon as I found out she was signed up for it, I was like, sign me up. We've known each other on the circuit for a while, so it's just nice to finally work together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's coming up next for you? Because obviously this is just a short bit, sort of guest starring on this. So what are you doing next?
I don't know. I mean, that's the good thing about this job. You know, you don't know what you're next up for, and I've got a couple of theatre things at the minute, and I'm looking at drama and
it's perfect when you've got a young family that you can dip in and dip out and
absolutely, yes.
And it's nice that they've kind of... We do a story like this, and then hopefully we sit back and a few people go, oh, yeah, they can act. We were young with them too. So hopefully...
Is it Holby City you wanted to have a shot at?
Oh, well done.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what? I've just done this, and I loved all the medical terminology. I loved getting... I loved all the hospital scenes. I loved all the gore and everything that we did.
Yes,
What character would you like?
I don't know. I was thinking like a porter or something with a heart.
Yeah.
But as always, I play with a dark side.
Oh, OK.
Well, let's hope that they're watching right now, then.
I know, exactly.
Yes, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much
Thank
indeed.
you.
And
Thank
Doctors
you.
on
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel. Were you all terrified or excited?
We rehearsed it so much. And obviously, I've done quite a lot of live theatre. But even so, my first scene, I kind of opened the door to Tez, who played Tony. As I opened the door, I knew there was like 8-9 million viewers, and I was... I held it together.
Yeah.